So here's how you can be instantly more magnetic and attractive to people that you're talking to in ways that people don't talk about as much anymore, and that is through perfumes and scents. And the reason for this is that scents and perfumes go straight immediately to the brain, and so you have an immediate impact on the person that you're talking to. So let's talk about the 5 best men's fragrances out at the moment. So my first favorite is Dylan Blue by Versace. So you might have seen a lot of advertising for Cool Blue by Dolce & Gabbana and a very similar fragrance by Chanel as well. But I think both of those are pretty baseline, and I just feel like Dylan Blue just has a bit more impact and oomph to it. And I feel like this is a really nice fragrance if you're just going to work or if you're just going to a coffee shop. It's really nice to just use it for that kind of an occasion. The next one is Invictus by Paco Rabanne. So my head got tanned when I was in Harrods last week. I was going to get my daily signature fragrance, and I'll show you that in a minute, but this was really, really brilliant. Firstly, who doesn't love a trophy perfume? And it really does make you feel like a champion, no pun intended. So I'd highly recommend trying this out if you haven't already. So if you don't know, my signature fragrance is Terry Hermes. By the way, it's called Hermes, it's not called Hermes. And I was going to get this from Harrods, but then like I said, my head got turned when I saw Invictus. And so then when I went to the counter for Hermes and I was like, oh, look, I'm really, really sorry that I can't get it this time. They were like, look, we know you're a loyal customer. So they gave me a sample. It is the EDT version instead of the EDP version, which is a little bit of a shame. But this is absolutely amazing. In my opinion, I feel like Terry Hermes is best used when you want to feel like a superstar, and mostly when you're abroad, as it's just such a brilliant international fragrance. And speaking of feeling like a superstar, I feel like anything that Creed creates really does do this. And I feel like Aventus is easily one of the best men's perfumes ever made. And now that Dubai is becoming a really popular destination once again, I feel like Royal Oud from Creed is also absolutely brilliant. And so I honestly think this new bottle, Millissimi Imperial by Creed, is so incredible. I would personally save this for big events, for example, if you're going to a private members club, if you're going to speak to somebody on the red carpet, or if you're going to like a big job interview, as it has so much impact and really will make a lot of people stare at you. But the creme de la creme has got to be Million by Paco Rabanne. Firstly, how incredible does this bottle look? And also, if you want to feel invincible, this is the perfume to use. I feel like this is Elixir in a bottle. Funnily enough, there is actually a Million version called Elixir. I feel like it's the kind of perfume that Jack Sparrow himself would sail all across the world to get, and I would save this for big events where you really want to make an impact. And no exaggeration, every single time that I use this, I've got at least 3 compliments asking what it is.